828 Find Adventure. Hey, let's make a bicycle repair stand out of stuff you already might have in the garage, like me. So I had a mountain bike and I knew I'd have to be doing some maintenance on it eventually, so I needed to figure out a good place to do that. Well, I had this receiver hitch bicycle rack and I started looking at it and thinking to myself, how could I turn this into a bicycle repair stand? We had also bought another type of bicycle rack that would hold multiple bikes on the rear of the truck, and it came with this bicycle rack wall mount. So I started thinking, and then I came up with the idea that I would mount this bicycle rack wall mount to my fence, and I would store the other receiver rack outside and use it for a bicycle repair stand over some mulch where I could oil the chain and wash the bike and do whatever. So the first thing I did, which I don't show, is that I marked off where I wanted to mount this piece, and then I needed to drill some pilot holes. After that, you basically just mount the storage piece to the fence post or your garage wall. I don't know if it was the treated lumber or the cheap drill I was using, but I was having a little bit of difficulty. And another frustrating part to this with my OCD was that there was a split in this fence post, and I had to make one of the screws a little off center. And I hate looking at it, but it's gonna have to do. It was at this moment that I decided to buy a real drill. So there you have it. It's all mounted to the fence post and very stable. Now they sell several of these online, and I will provide some links in the description below the video. These are also great for storing your cargo carriers that you put in the hitch on your vehicle. After putting the bicycle rack into the bike rack wall mount bolted to the fence, I went ahead and tightened it down so that way there was no wobble when I was working on my bicycle. Hey y'all, I just want to interrupt here for a second. If you like the video so far, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Now, if you have a smaller frame or want to level out your bike, you can use one of these bars that are used on certain types of bicycle racks. I'll provide a link in the description under the video. I figure most people that will do this already have the bike rack and the bar maybe to level out their bike, so there won't be any added cost except for the piece that you bolt to the fence or to the wall. This really works great as a repair stand. I'm 6 foot tall, so this is a good height for me. I'm right there where I can see the derailleurs and adjust everything. And I have the rack at the right location. If you are a little shorter, you might want to have the bike rack wall mount lower as well, so the bike rack sits lower. You want the cranks and the pedals to be about waist high or a little bit higher, but no more. At this height, it makes it really easy to adjust the gears. Tighten the pedals, tighten the crank. remember folks, when removing the pedals on your bicycle or putting them on, the pedal on the right side is righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. The pedal on the left side is lefty-tighty, righty-loosey. Well, I hope you enjoyed my short video on how to make a bicycle repair stand out of some things you might already have. I hope this gives you some ideas of how you can make one. You don't necessarily have to have an existing hitch bike rack. You could build this out of wood, but it would work for an outside stand if you wanted a place to wash your bikes or repair them. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you please subscribe and hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned for some more videos on mountain bikes and trucks and overlanding stuff. I will see you then.